This is our HVAC indoor air handler, and taking this cover off, we discovered that this furnace was manufactured about 5 years ago. And we got our data plates exposed over here on the evaporator coils. It's also 5 years. It's a 4-ton evaporator coil. And we see that this is a Linux and this is a pane. And when this unit was replaced, these units, I can tell the house is older than 5 years old. And there's water stains. It looks like it's ancient history underneath the evaporator coil. So that tells us something. But we'd like to know, okay, like to find out that this stuff was matched and approved by the manufacturers so that you might have an extended warranty. You probably don't, but you might have an extended warranty if the people who replaced this system filed with the manufacturer and listed all the equipment, and the manufacturer gave it its blessing. So it'd be good to know. Now I'm going to jump a little bit, jump forward in your report, maybe to the attic, but definitely to the electrical. But we got electric cables coming over here. Electric cables are not, and cords, not supposed to be over your walkway. But you can see the insulation is missing on some of this wiring here. Alright, so mice have been chewing on that. Just saying. So you got some damaged electric cable in your attic. Now back up to the furnace. Okay, I opened it up. It's pretty much a non-event. You've got a sediment trap or a drip tube for your gas supply. That's a good thing. The gas piping coming to your furnace should not be, you shouldn't have to step on this to work on your equipment. So there should have been a board painted red, nailed, a curb if you will, something to protect the gas piping from pedestrians. In fact, this pipe right here makes a handy handrail. You know, you want people yanking on your gas pipe? I don't want people yanking on my gas pipe. So this needs to be painted red, identified, do not use as handrail. Curb should have been put over that. Things should have happened. That didn't happen. It looks like it's properly suspended. Again, that's about all I can find. Oh, not all I can find. The furnace flue right here. I know it's a short run. I know it's probably going to be somewhat, how can I say, silly. But there should be a metal strap on the flue holding the flue in place. Then on the cooling system, on the cooling side, we got a little bit of rust in the evaporator coil safety pan, and I'm supposed to call that deficient. That's what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to. Yes, I am. Okay. Now the primary evaporator drain line, I get it. It goes down to this bathroom that's below us. It goes down to the bathroom, and there's a P-trap down there, and that's supposed to be enough, but it's not. But it's not. We should have a P-trap installed on the primary drain pipe close to it. Close to it. And the primary drain pipe, okay, it should be insulated like this refrigerant pipe has been insulated, at least around the P-trap that you don't have. And then now this single vent, okay, does a double duty as a exhaust vent, and it does a double duty as a clean out. You would have 2 of these in an ideal world on each side of the P-trap that you don't have. And then one would be for the vent. That would be the one on this side of the P-trap that you don't have, and then the one that's closer to the evaporator coil, that would be for the clean out, and it would have a cap on it. Since this is double duty, this should have a cap installed on it. You should have a P-trap, should have a cap, P-trap should be insulated. Okay, we have some rust in the pan. And then we go on to, you're supposed to have a 30-inch service platform in front of your HVAC system so a tech can plop his fat butt up here and work for you. And as it is, okay, I'm not seeing anything like that, right? This ramp is not a service platform. You have insufficient service access to this. And then we're going to move on over. time I spend up here, the more things I see. Just taking some more attic observations. Okay, but over here on the left side is your air filter. There's the airflow. It's a 20 by 25 by 1. It's kind of hard to open and close, and you're missing your little knob, if you will, a bolt, not a bolt, a nut fastener. You're missing that, so air is leaking around your air filter. And pardon me if I get distracted a little bit, but there's no place. We do not have a service platform. Okay, our air duct over here, you can see where it's separating from that distribution box. The distribution plumb, right in there, it's separating. In fact, it should have been sealed with a mastic sealer. I can see where there's a little bit of tape there. So the air duct wasn't properly sealed to the indoor air handler and its transition points. And this is just some of the routing is kind of restrictive. I don't know if it's going to get warm enough to take measurements, but the air duct is kind of restrictive over there. So what did we learn? We learned that we don't have enough service access. We learned that rats chewed our wires. We learned that our gas pipe is exposed and it makes a handy dandy rail. We learned that our flue is not properly supported and we do not have a care and use manual. We learned that our evaporator coil does not have a P-trap, and that missing P-trap was not insulated, which is neither here nor there. We learned that we do not have a cap on our clean-out vent pipe. We learned that we're missing our bolt latch, and we got air leaks around our air filter, our 20 by 25 by 1. We learned that we got air leaks on our air duct at the or especially at the transition box over there.